Hello and welcome to this first tutorial from the 40ish-bit gamer. Today we're looking at a 5-minute how-to guide on Airport CEO and baggage security and getting it to 100%. I've had a look around and there's a mixed reviews on this, but having done it myself, I'm pretty confident that this will get you where you want to be. So if, like me, you want to see numbers at 100% on all of your baggage security, and you want your daily operations report to also show no bags incorrectly scanned and no incorrect destroyed, then this is the way to do it. So having a look at a basic layout here, we've got our top line in green that's flowing from all the baggage check-in desks down to our first scanner, our tier 1 scanner. It's important that your tier 1 scanner goes first and that every bag that's checked in goes through the tier 1 scanner. Now, if the tier 1 scanner says there's nothing wrong with it, it should continue on the green line and go out to your baggage loading area. It should not go through any further scanners. If it does, that will reduce your score. Only stuff that's rejected and comes down by the red line should be moving on to the next set of scanners, which is your tier 2 scanners. And here we see them in the line, all 5 different scanners. Again, if they're green, they pass straight through. If they pass through all 5 correctly, they go out to the aircraft. They don't need another check. They only need another check if they're rejected by a tier 2 scanner at this stage. And then they need a tier 3 check, which is your security guys checking it for you. And that's your tier 3 scanners. Now, there is only one type of tier 3 scanner, but I've got 2 here, and I'll explain why in just a second. Same principle applies as with tier 1 and tier 2, though. If they're green on these scanners, they go out to the aircraft. If they're red at this stage, they're rejected again, and from here they go to the cargo destroyer, and that's the end of the story. The reason for those 2 tier 3 security scanners, well, they're manned desks. Your security guys can take breaks. You might not have the cover for them. Sometimes if their experience is poor, they might miss a bag. And even when you've got 2, you'll still get the odd missed bag where they've made a mistake. I'm finding one in every few, sort of maybe 10,000 or so bag checks. They might miss one if you've got it manned all the time, but it should be few and far between and will only affect your score for a day or so. So if you do this, the vast majority of the time, you'll have no baggage issues like we saw in the earlier slides. Having a look at a bit of a video clip here, we can see some bags. So this bag has been pushed for a specific scan by the Type 1 baggage scanner because it's got an unknown content in it. So it's not comfortable to let it go on the aircraft. So it's being checked by the tier 2 scanners. It goes to the 4th one, which is the one that looks for drugs, and this scanner's gone, yeah, okay, there might be drugs. So because there might be, it's now passed on from manual scan, as you see on the ticket there. Then it's going through to our tier 3 security, and at this point, our guy's going to check it, and he's going, yeah, definitely drugs. Okay, that's got to be destroyed. But looking at the bag behind, that was also rejected by the liquids, but it's suspected perfume. It just needs to be checked, and it's confirmed it's perfume. Now, perfume is fine, so it's going on the plane. But that proves my point that the scanners will check properly. If they find something that's possibly suspicious, it goes on for a further check. If they don't find anything wrong, it's fine to go on the aircraft. You don't have to do anything more. So a quick summary then of the tips for today. Number 1, research all 3 tiers of security and build the system at once so you get your layout right first time. You don't want to build part 1 and then have to change it because your bag destroys in the way. They're expensive pieces of equipment and moving them around disrupting your baggage system isn't helpful. So once you've got all 3 researched, I'd build it in one go. You can do it separately, but it'll save you time and money if you do it all at once. Remember that each tier needs to be placed in order and the bags need to run through them in order. So, well, they don't have to be placed in order, but they need to run through in order. So, tier 1 first for all bags, tier 2 only for bags rejected by tier 1, tier 3 only for bags rejected by tier 2, and then anything rejected by tier 3 gets destroyed. Green goes to the aircraft, red goes to the next tier and gets destroyed. Basically what I just said, but remember that if it's a green line, it goes out to the aircraft. If it's a red line, it goes on for further checks. And extra scans or incorrect order will lower your score. So there's no point pushing everything through a tier 3 scanner or pushing stuff back from a tier 1 to a tier 3. Anything like that won't stop, won't help you anymore, but might well result in lowering your score. In fact, it will lower your score. Tier 2, 3 scanners, 2 tier 3 scanners in sequence prevents human error and prevents any issues if your people go on breaks. And that's it for today. I hope you like the content. Please do feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you want to comment on the video with suggestions for anything else you might like to see, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much for your time. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.